Hey y'all, this is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will be testing out and reviewing the Makeup Revolution The Lion King collection. This includes an eyeshadow palette, the Hakuna Matata eyeshadow palette, some eye crayons, as well as lip glosses. But before we get into that, what is your favorite Disney movie, and tell me why it is The Lion King? Leave that in the comments down below, and let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, so if you didn't know, I think I've said this on my channel quite a few times. My favorite Disney movie is without a doubt The Lion King. It is honestly in my top 5 favorite movies of all time, not just Disney movies. It is a wonderful part of my childhood. I think I was about 4 years old when this came out. I used to have a Lion King poster up on my wall. Oh, I think I actually still have it in my closet. Hold on. Right? Circa 1994. Is this supposed to be wrapped, or just have I always left it wrapped? I think I'm kind of exposing myself for how much of a sentimental I am. I'm pretty sure I've had these since about 1994 as well. My niece is playing with them now. I forgot my Lion King bracelets too. Aren't these cute? I feel like we need to focus camera-wise and also me-wise. Hello. Alright, so today I'm going to be testing out some of the products from the Lion King collection with Makeup Revolution. I'm a little bit late to the game, I know that, but while I was in the 2 months that I was working on stuff for my Etsy shop, I was trying not to spend a lot of money on makeup. I went out and went a little crazy at Target yesterday. And I got enough stuff to review for 4 videos. I saw that they had the Lion King collection, and luckily for me it was all on clearance, but it is still available on Target's website as well as the Makeup Revolution website. So the first product that we're going to talk about is the eyeshadow palette. So this is the Hakuna Matata Lion King eyeshadow palette. This has 18 shades of rich and bright tones, mattes and shimmers. So it says mattes and shimmers, but I would also say that it has one matte shade with glitter. So it has 7 mattes, 10 shimmers, and like I said, 1 matte with glitter. Now it looks more like a matte shade since I used it and I swatched it, but this black shade Hakuna Matata down here, when I first looked at it, it looked very shimmery. But I think since I did swatches of it, it now looks just straight up matte. So it probably has about 8 matte shades, 10 shimmers. This is $18 online, Target.com as well as Makeup Revolution's website. I got it though on clearance at Target. I actually went into Target and it was on one of their end caps, and I got it on clearance for $5.40. So I would say for this whole collection, if you are interested in this collection, if you've been interested in it, before buying it online, I would go to your local Target and see if they're trying to get rid of it and have placed it on clearance, because every single one of these products that I got in this collection was at least 70% off. So let's get into swatches. So on the first row, we have the shades Pride Rock, Problem Free Philosophy, Kingdom, I'm Home, Pumbaa, and then I forgot to do a swatch of the shade Air. And then in the second row, we have the shades Timon, Delicate Balance, Sunrise, African Savannah, Betrayed, and Look Inside Yourself. And for the last row, we have the shades Royalty, The Past, Hakuna Matata, Zazu, Rafiki, and Simba. Alright, so let's get into how I created the look that is on my eyes right now. So first I went into the shade I'm Home, and I took that into the crease, kind of above the crease, right below the eyebrow. Then I went into the shade Timon, and I took kind of a smaller blending brush and put that directly in the crease. Really beautiful shade. That actually was probably my favorite shade that I used today. And then I went into the shade Pumbaa, and I took that on the outer edge to kind of deepen that up a little bit. I then saw these 2 shimmer shades that were kind of different shades of orange and gold, and I immediately thought about the opening scene of The Lion King with the sunrise, and I thought that that would be the way to go for this look. So I grabbed the shade Pride Rock, and I initially grabbed it with a wet brush, and put it on that way, kind of on the like middle third of my lid. Then I took the shade Simba. I did put that Simba shade kind of in the inner third of my lid. And then on the lower lash line, I took the shade Timon and I put that on kind of the outer half of my lower lash line. And then I went in with the shade Simba and put that on the inner third. Alright, so that is how I created this look. Let's talk about some of the pros and cons to this palette. So one of the cons that I have is actually the packaging, and I think what kind of took me so long to get this collection was because the packaging wasn't very appealing to me. This like pink, this light pink and kind of pastels and like neon touches, I honestly just don't like. I know that that's very 90s and maybe that's what they were going for. I don't mind the leopard prints. I actually like the colors of the leopard prints as well, but I think that they could have had this as like this color right here. They could have had this color as the background or like this color as the background. Some like either dark green or like bronzy shade as the background instead of this like pink and yellow. And I think it would have looked so much better. I think they should have gone for more of like a jungle look. But when you open the actual here, the colors actually fit the Lion King. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. But that was definitely one of my cons for this palette. I just did not like the packaging, and I think that's why it took me so long to buy it, because it just didn't stand out to me. And believe it or not, I think that is the only con that I have for this palette. So let's go ahead and move on to pros. So pro number one, as I said in the con, I love the color story of this palette. So not even paying attention to the outer packaging and the color palette for that. If you actually open the palette and look at the colors, I actually really love the color story of this palette, and I think this is very Lion King. You get kind of that like African savanna feel from this, as well as the like jungle feel from this. The pro number two is the quality of the shades. I do really like it. I was impressed with all of the swatches that I did. I will say that my swatches, I went in twice with each one of them. I was really impressed with the shimmer shades. Like the shimmer shades, I really only needed to go in once. And they looked really pretty on the actual lids as well. I was impressed with the matte shades as well. Like I said, my favorite is this one over here, Timon. They blend well. I love them. And then my next pro, I do like the ratio of mattes to shimmers. So this one does actually have more shimmers than it does mattes, but I do like the variety of shimmers that it has. All right, so as far as my rating for this palette, I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give it 5 sunflowers. I really enjoyed it. The only con was the actual packaging, which really has nothing to do with the actual product. So yeah, I would give it 5 sunflowers. So moving on to the next product. These are the 3 Best Friends eye crayon set. So it comes in 3 bright colors, including yellow, gold, a pink, and a turquoise. It can be used as an eyeliner or all over the lid. This is $16 online. As with the other products, I got mine at Target on clearance for $4.80. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't use this product today. I used it a little bit. So I went in and I used the yellow shade on, I said that I had put, you know, the Simba shade on the inner half of my lower lash line. I put this kind of on the rest of my lower lash line. So let's go ahead and do swatches of them. This is the yellow gold shade. Right there. And then we have a turquoise shade. Right there. And then we have a pink shade as well. And there you go. So those are the 3 shades that are included in the Best Friends, 3 Best Friends eye crayon set. So the next product that we have are the lip glosses. So these are, they just say the Lion King lip gloss. So I don't know exactly what lip product this is of Makeup Revolution's. I think Makeup Revolution just has like lip gloss. I think that is one of their products. So I'm assuming that that's what this is. But this does come in 3 shades. So we have the shade New Era, which is a peachy nude. We have the shade Love Story, which is a bright pink. And then we have the shade Danger, which is a deep red. These are high shine, nourishing glosses, and they are $8 each online. I got mine for $2.40 each. So let's talk about pros and cons of this product. I would say cons, I'm not a huge fan of the shades that they came in. I guess this one was my favorite. This is the one that I have on my lips right now, which is New Era, that peachy nude. I kind of feel like these three look very cool toned, yet the eyeshadow palette is pretty warm toned, I would say. I found it hard to find a lip gloss in these three shades that matched my eyeshadow look. I do like the peachy nude just on its own. I was not a fan of the bright pink. I'm not usually a fan of bright pink lip products. Pros of this, it is a very, ooh, the mail is early today. It's not even 12 o'clock. He sometimes doesn't get here until like 4 or 5. It's because there's a thunderstorm a-brewing. I do love the feel of Makeup Revolution's lip glosses. Each one that I have tried, I have loved. They're not too gloppy. They give your lips this like plump fullness that I just absolutely love. They are a little big. I just wish that Makeup Revolution, I wish that their lip glosses weren't so thick. They would be a lot easier to carry around if they weren't so thick. I would say that you really can't go wrong with any of their lip glosses. So, top notch. As far as my rating for the lip glosses, for the lip gloss themselves, I would give it 5 sunflowers. For the colors, I would probably give it like 3.5. All right, y'all, so that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload every Tuesday and Thursday. If you are still here with me watching the end of this video, thank you so much. I am really trying to reach my 4,000 hours of watch time goal, and that has to be in like a year's period. So I am so close. I'm at like 3,300. So thank you so much for spending the time watching my full videos. I have a really hard time with that, with getting people to watch more than like 2 minutes of a video of mine. So I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.